Hey, what's up everybody? Brotrio here, and today we are venturing over to the Unova region to give you the top 10 Generation 5 Pokemon. Now, Black and White and Black and White 2 were the kind of the most polarizing of the generations.
Going by their names, you would kind of expect it. But
Most people seem to either hate or love them. It seems to be very few that are just like, towards them. I'm one of the ehs. Scotty hates it. Aaron played through
I liked it.
both of them.
I'm the only one that bought the sequels, so...
But, in the Unova region, there were some good Pokemon. So that's what we're here to do today, is sift through the shit of Unova and get into the top 10 Generation 5 Pokemon. Okay, so it might not be shit, but Unova is not that bad. But getting into number 10, we have Ferrothorn. The Thorn Pod Pokemon was one of the... He started out as a Ferroseed, and he's just this really cool typing because I don't too much ever care for the cocoonish Pokemon, but Ferrothorn just had something about him. Maybe it was his, like, almost neon green spikes on his sleek gray design. I liked him. But Steel Grass is one great typing, and Ferrothorn, God, he was so great. I chose Snivy, and I just still doubled up on Grass because Ferrothorn was that, like, ridiculous. I mean, it's mainly for the steel typing, but still, like, he was awesome, and he got me at least over half of the way through that game with just Ferrothorn. It was so great.
Oh yeah, like Ferroseed and Ferrothorn are like the best like Zubat type Pokemon. Because you run into plenty of them, but it's not that bad because they're just great.
I didn't even know who they were till today. Moving on to number 9 was Zekrom, the deep black Pokemon. He's real cool looking. I wish he had a little more color, but he's real cool looking, and he's got a fantastic type. Electric Dragon, there's not many. If it's ever been done before or since, I know that he's one of the first because there's not many. They all seem to be flying dragon for some reason.
Yeah, and he's most dragons' weakness, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So Zekrom stands out because he's Electric Dragon, and his tail lights up like a sparky little like toy.
Oh yeah, he's got like a power generator in there.
Hit a little trigger on his back in the toy, I'd imagine it would light up. That'd be pretty cool. But
he apparently scorches the ground with electricity according to the Pokédex. One of the cooler entries on Gen 5.
He was being used by Green Hair in the black version to like try to liberate Pokemon or whatever. That was a cool plot. I liked that about Gen 5 was that the main bad guy wanted to like liberate Pokemon and all that stuff. That was kind of cool.
And one of the coolest parts about Black and White 2 was Team Plasma. They were like, alright, well it's time for round 2. So we're going to take 2 of the dragons, get these DNA splicers that need to come back, by the way. And they're just like, oh, nope, fusion dragons. Now fight that monstrosity. And like it was a tough fight. And Zekrom was the main reason that was such a tough fight for me. Because Electric Dragon is hard to defend against. Speaking of awesome electric types, the Aless Spider Pokemon, I think I'm saying that right, Galvantula, is like it's a big step up for bug types. Like we saw in previous videos, I don't really hate bug types, but I'm very disappointed in them most of the time.
You should hate them. They're not good.
Galvantula did not disappoint. Joltik is adorable, and he's just like hopping around all over the place.
Joltik should have been there instead of Galvantula. He's the best.
He turns into a tarantula, and those are some of the coolest looking spiders anyway.
Electric tarantula.
Add electricity to it. Yeah, like, good God, it's terrifying, but when it's on your side, you're just like, hell yeah, get him, buddy.
Capping off this trilogy that we've had with fire fighting types as starters, Tepig comes in and he's not as bad looking as the other two. I like Tepig. He's very charming, he's very cute, and he's a pig. Pigs are great. Pigs are really cool animals. They're very cute, and they make bacon. But Tepig comes in with his fire type and his charm, and that's before everything went to shit with Pig Knight and Emboar. So
I will say, I like their names.
I do like their names.
Very punny.
I don't like their designs, and I don't like that they're firefighting again. Don't do it to me, Score Bunny. But Tepig, he has a charm about him that most pig Pokemon don't. And he's quadruped, which always helps. He's quadruped and he ends up biped, as always. But I like a good quadruped Pokemon. There's not enough of them, especially as far as starters go. And that's added to his charm. That's why Tepig's on this list.
And if you thought you could get on this list by being a quadruped, being a noped is a surefire way. Serperior. He is awesome. I love Serperior. I love Snivy.
He's smug.
The middle one I could take or leave. But yeah, Snivy was smug as shit. And he knew it. He knew he was better than everybody. And that is why he is the top starter on this list. Because Serperior is superior to everybody. He's this awesome...
I think he's the only
serpent.
I think he's the only starter with no legs, if I'm right.
Yeah, he's one of the only Pokemon with no legs.
The seal from Gen 7. Does he count? He's got the flippers. Do those count as legs?
Those are feet.
Yeah, those are legs.
Okay.
Cool. He walks on the ground with them. That's what qualifies as a foot. But, getting back to Serperior, Grass Snake, he's the regal Pokemon, and he knows how to bring the leafage and the Razor Leafs and all the Vine Whips and stuff. Serperior was amazing, and I loved my time in Unova with him. The unsung hero of Pokemon is the ground types. And there is no more aesthetically pleasing ground type in Gen 5 than Krookodile.
As much as I dislike Gen 5, oh my god, Krookodile looks amazing. That was like on point design.
He is a crook and a crocodile all in one.
He looks like a burglar.
Really?
Yeah.
God, Gen 5 get really punny with the names.
Yeah, like the whole Sandile family is just well designed.
Sandile is straight up adorable. The middle one is one of the better, what is the name? Krokorok?
Yeah.
Krokorok. Something like that. He's one of the better, like, bridge evolutions for the middle one. And then you get to Krookodile and he turns red because he's mad. And he's intimidating everyone. He's actually the intimidation Pokemon. And even in the series, like, you had Ash's Krokorok that was too cool for school and would wear sunglasses even though his eyes are designed to look like sunglasses. I don't understand why, but Krookodile was an awesome dark ground type. So he could be sinister with crunch and bite, but yet be dirty with earthquake.
Yeah. Probably my favorite dinosaur when I was a kid was Archaeopteryx. I loved that fossil. I don't know why. And I was so happy to see it get represented in Pokemon.
It's a bird with teeth, man. It's horrifying. That's why you liked it.
Probably.
And that was before Jurassic Park ruined feathers on dinosaurs for me. So Archaeopteryx is awesome.
Yeah.
And like it starts out as Archie, and it's like adorably ugly.
It looks like a pissed off rainbow chicken.
Yeah. And it was one of the weirdest things because it could not learn fly, and that.
It's a baby!
That stands out in my mind, that it just couldn't fly, and it was a bird.
It's a baby.
But, and then it evolves into Archaeops, and it just gets bigger, gets meaner, and...
Big old long neck.
He is ugly.
Yeah.
Like, Archaeops...
He is not a looker. I'll give him that.
It straight up looks like a man in a bird costume trying to fly. Like, he's not graceful. He's not winning any beauty competitions.
It's early bird evolution, man. Can't be graceful.
But it's got that aerodactyl typing.
His fighting animation, he can barely hover off the ground.
The rock flying typing, though, helps him a good bit. Taking away a weakness and giving some strengths is really cool. And a good bit of defense, too. But Archaeopteryx type is one of the more... I mean, it's not the most unique because it's been done before, but it's definitely a refreshing change of pace anytime you have that type combo.
I said it before with Galvantula. Generation 5 brought in some pretty good bug types. And nothing exemplifies that more than Genesect.
Yeah, he's a robot fossil bug.
Yeah, like
that's the coolest part about him.
Team Plasma just like dug him up and was like, "Hey, this is a cool bug. Let's give him a cannon on his back."
You know what's
slap some iron on it and
you know what's awesome? Cyborgs. Let's do it.
Cyborgs.
Cyborg robot dinosaur bug. Like
it's badass.
Those are 4 random words that shouldn't go together, but they do.
Fought Mewtwo in a movie.
Yeah, in that movie there were multiple Genesect, all led by one pissed off shiny Genesect.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Genesect. You're gonna take on Mewtwo. You ain't winning that fight. I don't care how that movie went. Because I don't know.
Genesect, I mean, you know what his main allure is. It's that big ass cannon on his back. And he's really cool because, like, I think it's discs or something. You can swap them out and change the type for his Zap Cannon, whatever the move is called. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool that you can customize the type of move that is.
Yeah.
So cool that he made it into Super Smash Bros. As a Pokemon at one point.
Whoop my ass every time.
As much as I've tried to make my feelings about Gen 5 clear, holy shit, you're awesome, Giggle. He starts as Roggenrola, more puns. Then Boldore, even more puns. But then he comes out with a cool name, like Giggle. Might be a pun, I don't know. But Giggle is awesome. He is my favorite rock type, and rock is like one of my least favorite types ever. But I used Giggle for a very long time. I think I brought him through the Elite Four. And that's big for a rock type for me, because he's the first rock type I ever really came across that actually has good defense. Because every other rock type is like, oh, you got hit by one thing? Oh, it's over for you, boy. Unless it's electric, normal, or fire, every rock type I use died in one hit. I don't like rock type, but Jesus, Giggle is awesome, and his shiny is also great. His shiny I prefer to the original, actually. It's very rare.
Plus, he's got a really good design. He straight up just looks like a...
He's got crystals.
I don't know what you would call him, like a wolf or a dinosaur built out of crystals. He looks great.
He's like, so good. I love Giggle.
Yeah, Giggle rocks. The number 1 Gen 5 Pokemon could only be the pseudo-legendary Axe Jaw Pokemon Haxorus.
Alright, he's just straight badass.
I mean,
there's no getting around.
Kind of like a 5-year-old designed him, because he's just like, oh, what if a dragon had an axe for a face?
You know what else?
Badass!
You know what else a 5-year-old designed involving an axe? Axe Cop, and he's awesome.
True.
That's true.
Right. Haxorus, he's pure dragon type, which is refreshing that he's not another dragon flying type. But the axe on his face, like, just seems to buff his attack so much because
that's just a ridiculous thing to say. He's got an axe on his face.
He's got a lot more attack than most other pseudo-legendaries seem to have. He doesn't have as much defense as them, but Haxorus has enough to get by, and anything that survives his axe onslaught won't kill him in one hit. It might do it in 2 hits, but then they gotta survive a second helping of beatdown from Haxorus, which, I mean, god damn, he is powerful. Very cool, wonderfully designed Pokemon. He starts out adorable as Axew. Even has a good middle one with Fracture.
That hardly ever.
Yeah.
And
then he just straight up turns yellow.
Yeah.
Like
he
changes color.
Yeah, he's a weird snake boy. He's real long, but he's also thick, and he's got an axe on his face.
He wins number 1 from his design to his usefulness to everything about him. Haxorus, you did it. You're the best Gen 5 Pokemon.
He got hacks.
What?
That's a phrase.
Is it?
Yeah.
There you have it. That is all our top 10 Generation 5 Pokemon. Now, we may have talked some shit about Gen 5, but that doesn't mean we hate it. Like, it does have its merit, namely,
it has
these
10 merits.
Pokemon.
I like all 10 of these,
So,
except Ferrothorn. I just found out about him, but I do like him.
let us know what your top 10 Gen 5 Pokemon are. Let us know why you don't like Gen 5, or why we're wrong for talking so much shit about it. Again, Scotty hates it, but me and Aaron don't hate it.
Hey, I don't hate all the Pokemon from Gen 5. I just didn't like the game itself. I didn't like that much about it, but some of these 10 Pokemon,
but
they hit it.
That's our video. Please like and subscribe and all the YouTuber stuff. So, let us know, and stay tuned for more Brotrio videos. We are getting all of these gens out before Sword and Shield happen, so stay tuned. That's going to be 3 videos in the next 2 weeks, including this one. So, Pokemon-a-thon is in move now.
That's a sentence.
I meant to say something else.
Did you mean
it didn't happen?
Did you mean to say motion?
Yes! In motion now.
What?
I don't know.
Do you want to try again?
I think I'm just gonna leave the whole thing.
The coughing and us yelling at you and everything?
Yeah, plasma.
Green hair. I don't even know his name.
And speaking of cool electric type Pokemons, the Elespider
Pokemons, Aaron! That's not the plural.
Oops.
Wait, you did it on purpose or on accident?
Yeah, I didn't know I said that.
I hope we get another turtle Pokemon. Oh wait, we are. No shit.
Yeah, Snappy Snaps.
Yeah.
Snap, make, snap.
Yeah.
Snapooga.
What? Snapooga.
Snap the shell. What? Toka.